What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ben Thomas Show. Thanks for coming back, guys. I just scrolled my Facebook, and wow, was I surprised to see a Batman and Robin Mr. Freeze, the Arnold Schwarzenegger version from Hot Toys. It's just, I did not expect them to give us this one. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking they were going to cancel Batman and Robin, so I have to give you guys my quick thoughts on this figure. Stick around if you like the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show, and let's get into it.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Ben Thomas.
Go time!
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. So, there's got to be at least two versions here. Now, this is a pretty quick early review and thoughts piece on this. So, the deluxe version coming with the wings that he has at that first scene when they're jumping out of that Mr. Freeze rocket. And I think they're surfboarding down on the doors of the rocket. It's the most outrageous scene ever, but pretty wild, let's be honest. And they're chasing him down as he flies in the crazy mechanical suit. That was a wild scene in that movie. Now, let's be honest, Batman and Robin, not the best movie in the world, but that nostalgic punch in the chest, so many scenes with him, right? So many iconic, like, one-liners.
All right, everyone, chill.
Of course, and, like, this figure, I never really thought Hot Toys was going to give us this. I'm not going to lie. I think it was Dragon Toys that did one recently, and a couple of my friends got that one in hand. And when George Clooney and Robin were re-announced here for Batman and Robin, we all kind of speculated a maybe. With this Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze being here, to me this symbolizes a possibility, at the very least, of seeing a Poison Ivy. Of course, the Bane, the big hulking Bane that's stupid. Not really Bane, but still cool in figure format, let's be honest. This thing has the rolling eyes, the big ice cannon gun, the goggles, the diorama-themed display base. It does look like a reuse in terms of the stairs, but I don't even care. I love the icicles hanging off of it. That's really freaking cool. And let's talk about the likeness. This likeness is fantastic for Arnold Schwarzenegger at this stage in the game. However, I do think that the likeness with the helmet is better. I would say without the helmet, it loses it just a little bit, but it's still in that 8.5 to 9 range. I definitely think this still looks like Arnie in the makeup, right? When he was Mr. Freeze, to me, this looks just freaking like him. The piece on the top does look like it sits up maybe slightly high, so let's take a look at the movie reference side by side. You know what? I think it's pretty darn close. Now, the other thing here is there's no mention of die-cast, at least not yet. So I would imagine this is going to be fully chromed out plastic for the most part. Not the end of the world. Let's be honest. He'd be really, really heavy in the display if he was die-cast. Man, maybe even some die-cast components in there that they're just not showing here yet. That's a possibility. Now, as of recording this video and editing, they did release on Sideshow the description of the figure as well as the price. And I will say the price is actually a bit of a deterrent for me. At the standard price of $355 and the deluxe version of $385, I would say that the variance between what you get with the deluxe and the standard is pretty slim. I think the deluxe makes more sense depending on how you'd want to display it, especially if you like that wings mode. But $355 is a pricey boy. When I was kind of speculating in my mind what I thought this would come in at, I was hoping for like a $295 for the standard and maybe a $340 for the deluxe. So that is a little bit high and a bit of a deterrent, and there is confirmed LED lighting in the figure, so that's good, but there's no mention of die-cast here, all painted plastic and finish. So that confirms it right there. Does that change anything for you guys? It still doesn't diminish my excitement for the figure, but they know they're capitalizing on the nostalgic punch in the chest that I always talk about here with this one, especially with regards to this price. For me, this makes me want to collect George Clooney and that particular like Nightwing style Robin. I wasn't necessarily sold on them. I was definitely going to get the George Clooney so I had all the Batmans in the display. But with the Mr. Freeze, that does change the game for me a little bit. You know, unfortunately, those Dragon Toys ones, you know, as good as they were for what they were to be stood in with your collection, this does look vastly superior to those. So, guys, I'm going to leave you that. thought today. Obviously, Batman and Robin's not the most hyped film of all time, but is this the nostalgia you need in the collection? Think of how this is going to display the eye-catchingness piece of this. But if this is not the movie for you, don't fall into the hype as well, because there obviously is going to be a lot of surprises from Hot Toys in 2025. So far, this has been one of my favorite nostalgic years for collecting Hot Toys ever, which is exciting. So guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know if you're going to pick up Mr. Freeze once the posting goes up. Is this a day one pre-order for you? Or is there a possibility this guy goes down in the future in price with the release of so many other things? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But guys, with that, enjoy your evening, and thanks for watching, everybody.
Wow, what a great audience. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Because subscribing makes it feel good.
Where should I go? What should I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's gone. It's all gone.